One of the first people I've seen like completely blow up, I mean like nobody put me on, I just stumbled across this artist and I just seen them like completely go up from zero to hero, was Pink Panthers. And like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not gatekeeping Pink Panthers. I was preaching about the glorious love and joy about our glorious queen, Victoria Beverly, way before it was fucking cool, bro. If I remember correctly, I think I discovered her because I used to listen to a lot of Odd Future. And when I discovered her on SoundCloud, her shit just ended up playing next. You know how the shit be. And, you know, I thought it was hard. I did not imagine, you know, she would go to the places that she did. But, hey, she did. Now, whether I want to admit it or not, a lot of her success is due to that Boys a Liar Part 2 song blowing up because Ice Spice was on it. Now, I don't like Ice Spice, especially not now, but you can't deny that that song had a large impact on Pink Panthers' career. And then, with that large impact, she gained like an entirely new fan base of people who are just insufferable. Like, genuinely, there's still some cool people, but a lot of those like Y2K girlies, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just a nigga thing. I can't fuck with it. And that sort of happens to like a lot of artists, I feel like, where if a song blows up on TikTok, or, you know, someone gets introduced to a certain thing, or if it becomes a trend to like a certain thing, I feel like, you know, the fan base that comes along with that, it just becomes the worst fucking shit ever. Or at least, you know, total contrast to what the fan base was before. Which is the exact reason why I gatekeep shit now. On God, you not getting my swag, nigga. Look, you can call me corny, you can call me an asshole, you can call me a douchebag, I don't care. I'm not doing it. You're not getting my swag. I don't give a fuck, bro. Especially because niggas are quick to hate anyway. They'll be hating on you for some shit. You'll put on a fit, or, you know, you'll be listening to something and you'll be trying to put them on game and shit. Then they'll sit up here and be like, oh, no, this shit ass. Only for them to do it like a week later once it becomes a trend. Like, that shit is so burnt out. Because then people who will like hop in the fan base or like become a part of the community and whatever, like the minute they'll come out, dude, they'll be like the most corniest motherfuckers in the entire world, bro. They're not ever like normal people. They're just corny ass niggas. Look at Opium. I can't even tell people I like listening to underground music because I feel like a cornball saying it, because niggas think I bump Netspin 24/7 and I really don't. Perfect example of the shit I be talking about. The Spider clothing brand shit, which, bro, by the way, quick side tangent, right? Why in the fuck did it not email me that a new drop was coming? I signed for the newsletter and everything, bro, and they never told me that the new drop was coming. I never received no notification about it. I ain't received nothing about it. And this hoodie goes hard too. So it's like, nigga, let me see it. And now it's all sold out. Like, what the fuck, come on, lock in, bro. Lock in. I'm trying to give you money for this overpriced ass hoodie. But anyway, Spider, right? Like, you remember in 2021 where everybody and their fucking mama had a damn Spider hoodie? I'm gonna bet hard money that half of those people don't even know who Young Thug is. And those half of the people that do know who Young Thug is probably don't fucking listen to Thug. So only a quarter of those people who bought them fucking Spider hoodies knew who Young Thug was and actively listened to Young Thug's music. Now, I'm not saying you have to have listened to Young Thug's music to appreciate a Spider hoodie. That's ridiculous. What I am saying, though, is it's a lot of niggas who bought that shit just for the trend. Those are what we call bots. And that's why I fucking hate a bot-ass nigga. It's like niggas are just straight up allergic to just being themselves. A nigga gotta see something cool on another person and think, oh wow, I gotta be that person. I'm not gonna lie, I used to fall in this mentality too, but it's like, it's getting crazy. Look, if you ever get bored, bro, if you go on any like rapper subreddit, specifically like in the underground, there's always going to be niggas ask for IDs on like hoodies and shit. There's one thing if you think a hoodie's hard, but there's someone in the Destroy Lonely community talking about some ID on what type of breed his cat is. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? This is why we gotta bring back gatekeeping. The one thing I do hate though is with gatekeeping artists, because like, they're talented, hella talented, but I know what type of audience this is gonna bring. I feel like I gotta gatekeep it. But if I gatekeep it, this nigga's not gonna blow up. And then I'm partial to the reason why mainstream music isn't as good anymore. So it's just this whole dilemma. And it's always my fault. And everything's my fault. Everything's always my fault. Just be yourself, bro. Like, literally, just be yourself. Find shit out on your own. People like to ask, what's the benefits of gatekeeping? But if you don't see the benefits of gatekeeping, you're probably why gatekeeping exists. We don't need a whole bunch of annoying niggas and weird niggas in communities where annoying niggas and weird niggas aren't accepted. We don't need that shit. Can y'all please awaken y'all sense of individualism? Instead of trying to be like the next nigga over, just be yourself.
Get out of my sight. Boy, I keep a cut up. For the good, I tell her shut up. Like, bitch, you gon' fuck my nut up. You wanna kill me, tell her run up. You wanna kill me, tell her come up. Let her rest, boy, I'm a thumb up. Stupid nigga, I'm a drummer. Three ones on my teeth. I love weed and tea. I got ashes on my teeth.
What up, y'all? So in recent years, rap culture has kind of been like sensationalized or whatever. Like rappers, their image, what they do for fun. You know, damn near everything about a rapper has been heavily sensationalized with the creation of the internet for as far back as I remember. And one of these people who was prominently at the forefront of this kind of gossipy culture of hip-hop is a nigga named DJ Akademiks. And rarely have I ever seen a figure so universally hated by his own community. If like even as someone like Low Tier God got people who watch Low Tier God because at least Low Tier God can be funny at times.
Wow, are we just waking up with shit? And like shut the fuck up, you fucking goddamn fucking Tyrone Marcus ass nigga. Shut your pussy ass up. Why these niggas always talking on the mic? You fucking go get a job or something. Niggas 5 something in the morning, 2:30, you fucking stalking ass Balrog.
Hey, are you streaming? Cause
shut your punk ass up. Man, shut your punk ass up, bro. Shut your punk ass up. Why is it, you know what?
But, you know, Low Tier God can be funny at times. Whereas that nigga DJ Akademiks isn't even funny for real. So why do niggas keep having this nigga's name in his mouth? Well, it's really simple. That motherfucker's a loser. DJ Akademiks is a loser. That's it. That's the reason. Now, I first found out about who DJ Akademiks was from his The War in Chirac videos. And basically, what these videos were. He was basically covering gang culture in Chicago and like people doing drills and shit. And unfortunately, people dying. The problem with this was he was talking over the footage like it was a COD announcer. Which, that's a huge no-no. Especially since these are real people dying. These are real people being affected by the shit that he's saying. I mean, really think about this shit. Really think about it. Imagine if you were just chilling at your own home. You know what I'm saying? You just came home from school. Hey, mom. Hey, dad. You know, you just came home from school. You're about to eat some good, family dinner. Your mama just made your favorite dish. Y'all all about to eat. Y'all say family prayer. Y'all say grace. Your dad asks you, so, son, how was school today? Oh, it was really good. I got an A on my math test, Dad. That's great, sweetie. You keep that up, you're going to be just as good as your dad and just as rich as your dad. And then out of nowhere, drive by. Nigga come through with a MAC-10 submachine Uzi, Glock with a switch on it, whatever full auto gun you can think of, and just turns your whole house into Swiss cheese. Have your whole family looking like Kane from Menace to Society. And then, you know, that's traumatizing. You're traumatized by this. So you go on YouTube a couple months later, I just need to see something funny. I just need to laugh. So you go on YouTube, you look up your favorite, you try to look up your favorite YouTuber, see if you upload it, just to make you laugh, just to make you enjoy something, just to make you feel something once in a while. And then you see DJ Akademiks, bitch ass, right on that recommended search bar. And he's just going into detail about everything that just fucking happened. Everything you just went through. Everybody that you know since the day you was born get murdered. And he's doing this corny ass voice over it. Like this nigga is commentating Wipeout. You see how that's a fucking problem? Now, keep in mind, this nigga is not from Chicago. He was never from Chicago. He was not based in Chicago. This nigga is, as far as I'm concerned, still in Jamaica. I know he's American, but I don't know where in America this nigga's from. Regardless, he is still nowhere near Chicago. He's not from Chicago. So, him not being from Chicago and documenting these people literally dying and killing each other like it's a joke, that's crazy to me. That's insane to me. And I'm not even from Chicago. I know you hear that southern accent, nigga. What's up, y'all? Back with another video. I know it's been a minute, but I had to take care of some things that gotta come first. But anyway, we back, and today we gonna be ranking rap groups. Now, there's only like 3 rules. Number 1, they have to come during my time. So a lot of the rap groups that came out before my day, such as Master P's, No Limit label, Cash Money, NWA, Wu-Tang, all of them, even though I'm sure and I'm definitely positive that a lot of them have been influential and shit, 1, you're not gonna like what I say about these artists, and 2, more importantly, they came out before my time, so I wouldn't really have a say in how much the impact of this group had on the masses. Whereas if I was talking about something more current, I would be able to. Rule number 2 is I gotta know at least like the majority of the members. It's okay if I haven't listened to like 1 or 2 members, but I definitely gotta have a feel of what the sound is. And I feel like it's disingenuous if I were to put something like RCB here, knowing I've only listened to like High C and some dom unconsensually. And 3, when it comes to actually like ranking these artists, I'm going to be considering the people who are heavily associated with them, because they were kind of a part of the group, but they're not really a part of the group. It's weird. You'll see what I mean later, but I will be considering them. And also, secret 4th rule that I'm gonna try not to break, but I might break sometimes, is that when I'm talking about these groups, the artists within these groups, I'll only try to talk about the music they made while a part of this group. Now, as you can see, I have this little tier list pulled up, and it's only like 5 tiers per se. The first one is like GOAT status. Then the one below that is like almost GOAT status. Then the one below that is just kind of like alright or whatever, or meh. Then the one before that is below average, like they got a couple issues they need to work out. And then below that, he's like, your ass, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here type shit. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep it short. We're gonna keep it simple. I'm ranking them based on 3 things, really. Influence, discography, and synergy. Like, make sure you like, subscribe, share this shit. I don't, do your thing. But enough with that. Starting off with probably what is the oldest group here we have. So technically, Young Money started in 2005, according to Wikipedia and Google and shit. But like, it really took prominence in like the late 2000s, early 2010s type shit. So that's what I'm gonna be basing off of. Young Money members include people like Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, the usual niggas, as well as people like Tyga, who aren't as well known as the other 3, but they're still good. Now, obviously, this era is very influential, especially now how everyone's trying to go throwback to that era, beats-wise and aesthetics-wise and stuff. But where Young Money lacks, in my opinion, is the discography. I don't think their discography is like that strong and that solid, especially when you consider other members such as Lil Twist and Lil Chucky were asked, Mac Main, who has said the craziest shit on the beat, and Chanel, who I actually think is really fucking underrated. Also, during this era, Lil Wayne's creative vision was like insane, and I don't mean that in a good way. Like, this nigga was everywhere. Like, both of the I Am Not a Human Beings came out around this era. Rebirth came out around this era. So, while we got No Ceilings, we also got a Prom Queen. No one's arguing that Drake's tenure during this time was really good. And obviously, Nicki Minaj's discography was only really good during this era. I still think Pink Friday probably is the best Young Money album, maybe only being beaten by Take Care. It's really good. Their stuff is really good, is what I would say if they were like consistently good, but they're not consistently good. Heavily associated people include people like Lloyd and The Dream, where, they're just okay. They're all right. They're cool. They're whatever. I'm gonna have to put Young Money directly in the middle, because even though their influence definitely matters, A lot of Young Money's downfalls comes from the controversies, especially in recent times. We had Nicki Minaj dropping what is probably her worst album. You have Drake going on a terrible PR and album spree. And you have Lil Wayne whining that he didn't make the NOLA Super Bowl or whatever. But, it's all good. It's crazy. Yeah, but I'm going to put them in C tier. I don't care, bro. While we're in this time period, let's go ahead and talk about our next group, which is... Anyone who knows anything about music in this current day and age probably already knows how fucking influential Odd Future was during their run. Odd Future started in 2008 and ended around like 2015, 2016-ish. The exact years is unknown, but by the mid-2010s, they had basically started drifting their own ways as a group. Members of Odd Future include people such as Tyler, the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, Frank Ocean, already huge names. But then you had people like The Internet, which was a band consisting of people like Sid the Kid and Steve Lacy. A lot of important people who would eventually shape culture as they are today. And it was beyond music too, because you had people like Jasper, Taco, Lionel, who were doing like comedy shit too. But speaking only musically, these niggas was insane. All of them were heavily influenced by people such as Stevie Wonder and Pharrell Williams, which you can definitely hear in the later ends of their music with shit like the Analog Duology and the entirety of Frank Ocean's Channel Orange was especially Stevie Wonder influenced. But these guys were so advanced musically, and like they kind of had similar swag. A lot of Cali swag now to this day is to their detriment from this era. They also were unapologetically like themselves. They never tried to conform to anything. They never, they were just being them, and whatever they thought was cool, they was going to make, or they was going to put on and shit. They wasn't gonna try to put on a facade, which I feel like a lot of people, especially nowadays, do. One important thing to note though is that their music during the time at the start of Odd Future was very, and I know I hate using this term because like I know the people in this group hate this term. They were very horrorcore, which means that a lot of the shit they was saying was like brutal. And they was rivaling Eminem in times of like wild ass bars and shit. Some shit just shouldn't be said, and like half of the shit on Troncat especially. That song is so fucking insane. Tyler should face jail time for writing or even thinking about spitting half the shit he said on that song. But if you can stomach through that, Odd Future is a good group. They were just saying that type of shit just to cause attention and piss people off. But regardless, I feel like I'm putting them in S tier, all said and done. Because for one, they're heavily influential, as a lot of groups on this list probably wouldn't exist if it weren't for Odd Future. For two, their discography, which I haven't even really mentioned yet, their discography is really fucking good. Shit like the Tyler, the Creator's Bastard mixtape, Earl Sweatshirt's Earl mixtape, Mellow Hype's Black into White, The Internet's Purple Naked Ladies. There's a lot of hits here. There's a lot of hits. That Damo Genesis Rolling Papers album is still heavily unappreciated to this day. I swear that shit is hard. Heavily associated people include Vince Staples, Steve Lacy, as I mentioned, even though he was technically in the group, and Mac Miller, RIP. But overall, yeah, I'm putting them in S tier. I can't think of a single thing wrong with the group. If you can stomach the shit they were saying and get used to it, you'll find a gold mine of stuff that Tyler and them was making way before the heights they reached today. And speaking of people who just say shit to piss people off, our next group is Slime Point, Slime Crew, TDF and Friends. This group has like way too many names. But anyway, Slime is one of the more recent, if not the most recent group in this entire list, only starting in 2022. They're not based in anywhere because the group's members all vary like anywhere from the United States. For example, Osama's Son is based in South Carolina. 1AM is based in Milwaukee. Osanta and Wildcard Uno are both from Atlanta. Okay, Mar Hill's from Minnesota. Smoking Scum from South Florida. And Skio is from New Jersey. None of these niggas are close together besides maybe Osanta and Uno. That being said, with them being one of the newer groups, they don't have much influence yet, but their influence and their sound is already starting to pop off because they kind of spawned the whole crash out rap wave with their type of beats produced by people like Bullymon and TDF and Perk 40 with these blown out thrashy 808s that are coupled with a whole bunch of punch-ins of just the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And I mean that as a compliment. Like, some of these bars are like genuinely funny. I'm gonna put a quick compilation up real quick.
Treat these hoes like buzz. Hey, if I don't get bins, I'll die. If I don't fuck hoes, I'll die. ARPs, I'm on it right now. Never waited too much. All white fit, nigga, I look like the Ku Klux. 50 Bollywood. I look Rick on jeans and my diamonds go like stuff. I need what I need you to kill yourself. I said, you to drink, oh shit, gas her head, oh sweet.
Fuck them jewels, nigga. I'm not dead, homeboy.
Punch out to that, no Diddy, nigga. Dang. Country ass nigga, you is not from the city, nigga. Hey, ARP maker, hooper nigga, hit the gritty, nigga.
What? That's them. What?
Stop talking on my fucking tape. My fucking tape. I smoked the raw, nigga. I am not a vapor. I'm not no fucking vapor. When I was locked up, I had to sleep with the razor. Oh, damn. What? I was tracksuit like a mom. I got a Glock 49 on some. I said with me in the tub. Wait, blood, who that it cut?
TDF is dog shit, bro. There's a reason.
Chris.
I heard all my ops talking to kids. Hey, you say you ain't know her age, nigga? Yes, you did.
Chris.
My eyes broken, fuck, they smoking mid. All of my eyes, it's a pedophile. These niggas with a foot and they into now. What? Grown ass man, you grooming on a child. Yeah, little boo was in that Walmart grooming.
Like I said, though, their whole sound revolves around that, and already we're starting to see some influence and impact because a lot of their type beats are being spammed on Instagram Reels, mainly for meme effect. But regardless, they're being spammed on Instagram Reels, and everyone wants to rap on a Perk 40 beat nowadays. They have good group synergy together, being featured on many albums. They all kind of work together in their own unique way, and their discography together is pretty solid. I'm going to put them in A tier, mainly because their influence isn't at the full potential it could be yet. Also, a lot of them have started to slow down saying crazy stuff in their songs and taking more music a lot more seriously. So they're probably going to go the Odd Future route of just gradually splitting up, but still remaining cool as friends or whatever. Albums to check out from this group are TDS Blueprint, Bullymon's Tony, Osama Sun's Still Slime and Two Slime. Damn near all of Smoking Skull's discography. You don't have to listen to it all. You just got to listen to a couple of them. 1AM's House Party. The list goes on and on. These guys are really talented. These guys are really special. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for them. Heavily associated people include people like Dollywood One, Che, Xavier Sobase, though we'll get to him in a little bit, Yapo JJ, Saya XO, Margella with like 3 A's, a whole bunch of people. Right now, the underground scene kind of revolves around them, so it's only fair if I mention them. And speaking of the underground, let's just go ahead and get this group out the way. We have